Hello everyone, I'm Nerdyful and welcome back to Hardspace Shipbreaker. We will be continuing with where we left off last time. I believe we still had a ship in the hangar that we were in the process of scrapping, but it was a big complicated one that I was working through.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Your allocated shift time will be commencing shortly.
Hey Pseudo, welcome to the stream. Yeah. And if I remember story-wise, we are at a point where, so we still have plenty left to scrap on this. Where an administrator is going to be sent out soon because they've heard rumors there are people talking about unions.
You're not going around doing all the stupid newbie things, are ya? Going around trying to be the best out there? It'll kill you real quick. Counting your spares ain't as cool as you think. And here's a tip. Keep a diary. They say the memory transfer to the spare is flawless, but I've heard otherwise. Oh, and never pee in your suit. Trust me. Just don't.
Let's see. Yeah, I've not seen this style of ship before, so I don't know all the points to cut. I'm just kind of winging it and hoping for the best. Let's see, that looks like it's everything. It's all still way too heavy. Oh. These go to the processor, apparently. Cool.
Object not accepted.
Wait.
Please revisit your training.
Now it's showing barge. I'm confused.
Salvage deposit registered. Account accredited.
Oh no. Come back. No, no, no. Just go where I want. There we go.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
They're worth decent money.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
So yeah, I'm curious where the story is going to end up going with this coming administrator. I assume it'll turn out poorly for us.
Salvage secured.
Particularly considering we didn't actually sign up for the newsletter on the unions. We were just entered into it by Lou.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
But I doubt that will make us safe from any consequences.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Okay. So that's all that taken care of. I'm gonna just cut these beams off, assuming I can. They look like they're all cut level 1. And see if that will get things to start moving. Oh dear. There was apparently vacuum inside of there. There's not, or pressure inside of there. There's not anymore. Solved that problem. Okay. Not really sure how I was supposed to get into that room because I've gone all throughout that area and been entirely unsuccessful. Okay, so this is fully disattached from this, right? Yeah. Wherever you are, you go to a processor. Oh, that was the door from in here that got blasted off. Okay. I'm figuring out what's going on a little. You go to the barge.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
A data drive. Fancy. Let's grab that. Would be nice if there were, I'm super turned around. If there were easy ways to to get into that area, because right now, actually I could just melt all this. Aluminum's not terribly expensive. So if I, say, went like this, and just melted off this whole section, then would things properly disattach like I want them to?
Destroyed. Please pay attention.
I don't know. Those doors don't come off.
Reserves are low.
Can finally move that.
Asphyxiation can lead to missed salvage goals.
So is this all furnace now? Yeah. Basically. Lights don't matter, so...
Caution. Tether supply depleted.
I'm out of tethers too? Alright. Let's get some oxygen and tethers.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Alright. So now, this is going to the furnace. And now I can actually get in here and work on stuff.
Material deposited. Account credit applied.
Oh. Let's grab this. Try to move it to the furnace. Come back. There we go. So that goes to the furnace. And some of these other parts.
Valuable component lost. Penalty applied.
Wait. Telling me that fuel pipe didn't go into the furnace? Am I just misreading things, or what? Okay, and I'm just throwing this whole capsule around because it's now too light. There we go. And this is a barge, yes? I'm losing my mind.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Whoa. Took that whole front panel off? Didn't know that was an option, but that makes things easier.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Alright. Where'd you go? There you are.
Cutter, if you're fixing to dot the I's and cross the T's, you got about 5 minutes to do it. Weaver out.
Oh, that's hasn't made it in yet.
Raw material deposited.
There you go.
Transferring credits.
Now we're still looking in this thing. Alright, you head down to the barge.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
This table goes into the furnace. I don't know why. Nope, nope, nope. Furnace, I say. Anything else of value in here? No. So let's send you to the furnace. Okay. So now, is this all too heavy? There's something light in there. Okay. All the rest of this is too heavy to move.
Material accepted. Credits transferred.
Alright, well, let's cut again. And try not to breach the atmosphere. Okay, that's all looking good. For ease of maneuvering, I think I'm just gonna pull it straight out. Okay. What about this? This should be fully disattached, but it thinks it's really heavy still. Can I get it into here with tethers anyway? Slowly. See, this is all barge, so let's
All right, Cutter, wrap it up. You got
cut
about a
that
minute
off.
left.
Then barge you there. Looks like we've got another one over here.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded.
No.
Your oxygen reserves are low.
Come on.
Note that excess carbon
Click
dioxide
on
can
that.
cause damage to Link's equipment.
Oh, I need to cancel that one. There we go. It was, well, one piece was accepted. All right, made 2 million. Yeah, I don't know why the stream would just fail. The recording I made of last stream was perfectly fine. So it's just communication with Twitch seems to be failing for unknown reasons. And I don't know where to begin looking into that. Besides just get better internet.
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52.
Hey there, Rook. Saw that you found an old data drive while you were salvaging. Now, I'm a bit of a tech head and a history nerd, so I love these things. They're uncensored info. Sometimes it's junk, but sometimes it's gold. Either way, it's a more genuine view of the colonies than what you see on the garbage news networks. I'm sending you a data recovery program. You'll see it on your HAB terminal. Soaking in solar radiation mangles up the data pretty bad, but you can usually pull 1 or 2 intact files. Hopefully it'll give you a better sense of the wider world. Warts and all. Have fun. Later, Rook.
So this email is basically the same thing that she just said, so I'm not going to bother reading it. But that data drive potentially has some, at least interesting, new stuff. Just super old school program. So we'll have it recover from this data drive that we just found. Looks like we got 3 files. So Dive Florida. There's some great diving running out of Alabama and Georgia over the former Sunshine State. Not much of Florida has gone to deep water, so there's some really beautiful dives through Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and my personal favorites, Sarasota, with her white sands. You've got to keep your eyes open for jellyfish and bull sharks, but really, it's not Florida without a little danger. Captain Liam Freddy. Driving across the North Sea Lake is one of the great journeys to take in Europe. You've got the freshwater lake on one side and the Old North Sea on the other. The dams were built a couple of hundred years ago to hold back the tides that threatened Europe, but they are incredibly well maintained even today. There are too many lives on the line in Denmark, Germany, and the Netherlands to let the dams fail. Shipwright Frank Myers Smith. And Wicked Jelly. As a jellyman, you're going wherever the blooms take you. Find a path and follow those beautiful blooms of jellies out to the horizon until your hold is full. This year we've been running 98% or more capacity on every return trip. There's more jelly in the ocean than ever before. Captain J.D. Basmagian. So some of these tapes that we find will have more interesting, relevant data, and some will just be random stuff. So we've got some more links tokens, so let's see if there's anything I want. More range on the cutter. More range on the grapple as value. Tether lifetime, meh. Better brakes, better fuel capacity. I don't really run into either of those that often. another scanner mode and scanner range. Haven't run into electrical hazards yet. So I guess I'm gonna go for longer range for my grapple. Alright. And we're basically out of Lynx tokens, so let's start our shift. We'll still be continuing this ship because there's still plenty to do on it. Alright, we still have a good number of tethers.
Just thought I'd check in with you. You ever miss your folks back on Earth? My old man's back on the Ares platform. It was rough growing up there. Hard to even get by. Folks just grasping at whatever work they can. Like my mom. She left the work off station when I was 4. Hardly know her. She's basically remarried now. And my dad, he's a miner. Always wanted to be prospecting himself one day, but he's tired now. Mining's driven the life out of him. It was hard. Just the two of us. Not gonna lie. People shouldn't have to make choices like that. You know? Break their families apart just to survive. Anyways, maybe someday I can do what my old man wasn't able to. Someday. Blew out.
Alright, let's get back in. See if I can figure out how to safely depressurize this area. Historically, the answer to that is no. Okay, the airlock's not working, so I probably broke power somehow. That's fun. Which means we're gonna have to go in a bit more violently. Or explosively, as Weaver would call it. Okay. Let's see. Could potentially burn out this outer aluminum thing here. We'll give it a try. I don't know. Okay. That dealt with the pressure there. Oh!
Helmet damage detected.
That shocked me.
You always budget for helmet repair costs.
I jumped. Alright, radio's malfunctioning because the helmet's damaged. Suit patch kit, more fuel.
Fuel levels restored.
Whatever, I'll just buy some tethers right now.
Tethers restored.
Wow, that really startled me. And something disappeared that was worth a lot of money.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Alright, you're going to a furnace. No, no. Not the processor. Nope, don't go in that door. So yeah, that definitely wasn't the way I was supposed to get into this portion of the ship, but it kind of worked. Oh, again?
Helmet damaged.
Come on.
Affected. Repair required.
Fine. I'm not playing well today. Clearly.
Welcome to Mythical Galaxy. Thank you for your purchase.
Alright. There was a computer of some sort in here that I lost track of. Ah, that. No, don't break my visor a third time in a few minutes.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Okay.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Alright, come out slowly, slowly. Whoa. No, no, no. No. Into the processor. There we go. Alright, this glass panel is super cracked.
Processed. Transferring credits.
Is it? Alright. It's all vacuum everywhere, so nothing to worry about there. Let's just cut this out. Oh. That's all it took, apparently. Cool. Oh, gotta be careful around the airlock, because it's valuable. Thought this whole thing was vacuum already. Apparently not. Alright, you guys. Don't fly where I don't tell you. You get down to the barge.
Salvage accepted.
You go into the processor. Let's pull those off. Alright, my tools are breaking down.
Applying credit.
It's probably another one of those large control panels. There's not. Okay. Alright,
Deposit accepted for
that'll be good enough.
Five minutes left, Cutter. How you use them is entirely up to you. We were out.
Wow, this has rotated this whole ship awkwardly. And I really don't want to fly into the furnace. Alright, let's get back to some cutting. Alright. Anything else I need to cut? We'll leave the reactor alone for now. I think that's basically everything cut. Oh, we got another piece here. Alright. You go to the processor, you go to the processor.
processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are low.
Okay. Is this whole thing ready for the furnace? Basically, there's a control panel there.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
But yeah, I'd say this whole thing's basically ready for the furnace.
Warning. Critical oxygen levels detected.
Let's get some oxygen.
Consult the links in the
Again.
handbook on how to maximize your blood oxygen.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Come on, click on it. Thank you.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Have I died yet? No. I've gotten really close a bunch of times, but I have not yet died. Alright. We are ready to pull this out.
Material accepted. Credits assigned.
Let's pull you out. Like, I've cracked my visor a bunch of times and just been bleeding oxygen out,
Valuable object accepted
but
for processing.
always managed to get back to the station in time to
That's 1 minute left on the clock.
repair my suit. And
Credits deposited.
yeah, to repair my suit and get my oxygen taken care of. What else do we have in here? Is this basically all just processor? Alright. And we'll try and get this in and see if I can get to level 5 really fast. Go fast. Alright, anything else floating around here? Ah, glass. Let's grab that.
Material processed. Credits deposited.
Go in. No. Ha ha. Oh man. So I could go back for the next work shift to try and cross that line, which would take like not very long and get me 29 more links tokens, which probably is fine. Yeah. It's not a good use of days, but days don't really matter. It's a good use of time, like my playtime.
Hello, Shipbreaker. This is your morning wake-up call.
So yeah, we made 5 million. Good day. Got another new sticker. Anything new on the terminal? Nope. I think we got quite a few links tokens, so maybe check this. Yeah, we're at 58. We will repair the grapple because that just failed on me this last shift. And then what can I buy? Or do I wait till I reach rank 8? Heat capacity, cooldown, durability. Durability's starting to become a bit annoying, but not bad. More no. That's not what that is. This is... No, that is what that is. Tether lifetime, to make the tethers last longer. For 40 links tokens? I don't know. Could go with that. I think I'm gonna save till I reach rank 8 and hope that there's cool stuff. So first, we'll just finish up this ship. The debt is theoretically going down, but I'm earning a few million each shift. So this digit here, the 21.3, that 3, goes down a little every shift, but that's about it. 1.2 billion is just a giant number. So we will continue with this ship. It'll be super quick. Won't really help much with the debt, but it'll get me a lot of links tokens, and that's what matters.
Hey, Dee Dee, what's it like to work with animals? I always wanted to get into it.
It's tough work, kiddo.
Tougher than shipbreaking?
Well, no. But, well, it's just different, I guess. Nothing quite like wrestling a calf.
Whoa, that's so cool.
Eris doesn't get fresh meat, just big stuff.
Yeah, even on Earth, it's only really for rich people.
It was a pretty good job growing up, even if it was hard. It's not what it used to be.
Huh, how so?
Mr. Tucker, the owner, was about as useful as a steering wheel on a mule. No clue how to run a ranch. Was mostly my family keeping things going. But Tucker cut corners too much. Raising cattle on Mars is just a damn tricky thing. So we ended up struggling just to keep him alive.
That sounds fascinating. And also a little sad.
So it wasn't pleasant near the end, kiddo.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to cross that threshold to the 5 tier. There we go. So even though I've got another 13 minutes left of this shift, I'm going to just head out and then I can start on a new ship right away. So yeah, I only earned 830, but I reached rank 8, got a bunch more links tokens.
Hello, Shipbreaker. Please enjoy this inspirational message. The last 10% of a job takes as much energy as the first 90%, which is why it's so important to always give 110%.
Alright. We've got a new ship class. The Atlas Roustabout. Unparalleled brawn, unfaltering durability, unmatched power. When the job site requires a tireless workhorse, call on the Atlas Roustabout. 4 quasar thrusters and high output power stations give the Roustabout peerless strength. Reinforced tow towers and push pads provide maximum work utility. Whether working construction, salvage, or demolition, the Roustabout lets you handle the hardest jobs with ease. Atlas, powerful, dependable, enduring, the foundation for a better world. So yeah, we didn't really make much money on that shift, but that's fine. And we've got another new email. This one reading a bit more about Paulson.
I want to tell you, I'm mighty impressed by you. Remind me of me when I started. All bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Had big dreams of hitting the rails back then. Bought myself one of them classic armadillo rigs. Named the old girl Beulah, after my mother. Told you about my bad revive a while back. Another case of me and technology not getting on, I guess. Bottom line is, this body just ain't fit for flying no more. So, I want to give Beulah to you, Cutter. She ain't in the best of shape, but she'll do good by you. Hell, even a few places around the village that'll fit her out for gate travel, if you're so inclined. Anyway, that's it. She'll do more for you than me now. I'm just happy she's gonna be with somebody that truly appreciates her. We're out.
Alright, so Weber has given us his old ship that he purchased. So now we can start fixing it up. So this is more about Exeter Paulson, the founder of Lynx Corporation. Born well into Earth's post-collapse era, and raised in the intellectual haven of the Swiss Confederacy, Exeter always had his sights set on space. From a young age, friends and family knew him as a true visionary who showed excellence in every endeavor. In early adulthood, he began looking off-world for venture opportunities and started acquiring small businesses with untapped potential, holding them all under the umbrella of Paulson Technology, utilizing the vast financial resources from across his portfolio. Exeter had a gift for unlocking the true potential for every new acquisition. In 2208, with over 200 years of human space travel leaving a swath of dangerous debris that was now a very real hazard for further human expansion, the International Federation of Earth and Humanity introduced massive subsidies for the clearing and recycling of this detritus. Astute as ever, Exeter came across a mismanaged but highly respected recycling operation, Link Salvage. This acquisition quickly awarded Exeter vast subsidies that would enable him to focus on his primary vision, creating a network of rapid mass transit between Earth, Mars, and beyond. Eventually, this vision would manifest as the modern Railgate network. Charmed with how Link Salvage used the now extinct Wildcat, with the air of a mythological beast as its moniker, Exeter Paulson rebranded his entire operation as Lynx Corporation in 2210. Up next, the Railgate project from 2230 to 2267. So just getting a bit more lore there, although the lore is coming from the organization that's entirely trying to paint themselves as being great and wonderful, so it may not be entirely accurate. We'll get more oxygen, because always need more oxygen, so I don't have to keep running back for it. And then let's see what else we got at rank 8. Nothing there. We got more strength on our grapple. That would be a good one. Thrusters, we can get even better brakes. Meh. More heat resistance has value because quasar thrusters are scary. We haven't gotten to one yet. Intentionally, I'm trying to avoid them. But we'll go strength. And then we're basically out of Lynx tokens again. So let's start our shift, and we'll finally choose a new ship. So this is what we've just unlocked, and it has those 4 quasar thrusters. This one doesn't. So this is worth 17 million. We'll give it a shot. I can have my first death. Yeah, so we'll claim the new ship.
Morning, crew. Let's hit them salvage goals.
Yeah, hey, Weaver, do you know when this administrator gets here?
Should be here any day now. But remember, no need to worry.
Ah, thanks.
Kai, you good?
Yeah, just nervous, you know. I really can't lose this job.
Whoa, slow down there.
They always let go of the screw-ups first, right?
We all screw up, Kai.
Just work careful, avoid any major accidents. You'll be golden.
Yeah. I just keep my head down.
Alright, that's all loose and ready to go to the barge. So yeah, everyone's a bit freaked out by this coming administrator and what problems that could cause. We'll have to see.
Salvage secured. Applying credit. Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Alright, just a little bit more.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
What else is there on the outside of the ship? No, those might actually be holding thrusters on, so I don't want to cut them off. Alright, let's try one of these thrusters. 4 deaths? What do you mean 4 deaths? Pseudo? Alright. Let's see if I can just pull these off. Yeah. So you head into the processor. Okay.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Pull that off. Okay. I think that now loosened this. No. thought it would have. Still thinks it's attached. Why? Oh, because we've got cut points. I know how this game works. Okay, then there's probably a cut point on this side too. And there is. Oh, yes, there are 4 engines. And yes, I could botch it and die a whole bunch of times. And very well might. That one. Let's send you down to the barge. I'll just use a tether because I'm feeling lazy. Okay. So how these work, you've got this long tube in here. At the very end of it, down in there, there's a switch to turn off fuel. As soon as I cut these cut points, they're going to start burning because the fuel hasn't yet been turned off. So I've got to cut these 4 points, cut these 4 cut points, pull this center thing out, then go down through this flaming hole, and then pull the switch before I die. Let's see how good I do. I guess in the meantime, no, that won't. Yeah, let's just go for it. Oh, that's not how that was supposed to go.
That's it, Cutter. Real satisfying when it comes apart like that, don't you think? I'll leave
Yeah.
you to it from here. Weaver out.
So that bit's not supposed to explode. That was very valuable. And it's gone now. So don't do it like that, got it. But I didn't die. No, so it won't burn out. There's not actually a limit to the fuel, as far as I understand. Yes, so this is disattached from the ship, so I can just send it to the processor now.
Raw material accepted.
Okay, let's just grab these other broken pieces and throw them in. There we go. How's that going? Is it going in? Slowly. Yep, keep going.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
All right. I gotta be careful here because once again, I don't want to light these fuel containers on fire. Okay. Thinks it's still attached somewhere. Let's see if we can find it. Because ideally, I'd like to pull this whole chunk out. But that doesn't seem to be working. I just disattach it. Sure can. Don't hit my visor. There's our other cut point.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Okay, running low on oxygen.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credits.
And this will also go to the barge.
Salvage
There we
deposit.
go. Making some good money. Would have made more if I hadn't blown up an expensive part.
Oxygen reserves are critical. Affordable oxygen supplies are available for purchase at the master
Okay,
tab.
there's our oxygen. We'll just get some fuel while we're here.
Have a nice day.
Alright, so there's one thruster down. Do the same, but better. That's still attached to the ship, so we'll leave it alone for the moment. Okay.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Alright. This is your 5-minute warning, Cutter. 5 minutes left. We were out.
Okay. I'm not gonna actually start the next one, like going in there when I've got limited time and I'm on a rush. It's not that much of a rush,
Salvage
but
registered.
I'm nervous.
Transferring credits. Object processed.
Okay.
Transferring credits.
All right. Okay. Hold still. Let's get in here and cut off these end caps.
Salvage secured.
I still do have 2 minutes. What could possibly go wrong? Wish I could, quick save or something, but nope.
Thruster unstable. Fire hazard risk high.
There. There we go. Grapple. Let's just pull you straight out.
Warning. Fire damage.
There we go. Perfect. That's how it's meant to go. Shipbreakers have the best jobs, don't they? Oh dear. That one's still connected. Oops.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
60
Nope.
seconds left to wrap things up, Carter.
There we go.
Supplies are dropping.
You going? Yes. Okay. There's that.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Valuable object processed. Credit deposited.
All right. And I'd say I did a pretty decent job. I didn't quite reach rank 1, and I did destroy a lot. But yeah, decent first try at the Quasar thrusters.
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52. Lynx would like to share the following inspirational message. The greatest reward in life is the chance to work hard at work worth doing.
Please tell me I heard right, Rook. Weaver gave you his old armadillo? Oh, man! That's so lucky. I used to help my old man fix up beaters like that. I hear Weavers might not be in the best shape. Listen, I've got something that'll help get it ready to ride the rails. I'm transferring diagnostic programs to your terminal. Go ahead and boot it up.
Lou keeps just sending us stuff that's of questionable value or questionable legality while I work here. And I'm like, should you be doing that? So yeah, we can see here is the old armadillo. It's not in the best shape, but it's ours. Let's go to messages first before we look at that. Issue 16, member profile Lou Steiner. So this is from the Union email again. We continue our series of profiling members of the Salvage Workers Unite group in issue 16. This time we chatted with Lou Steiner from the Carnegie Station above Earth to talk about her motivations to fight for workers' rights. Parker, Lou, tell us about your first exposure to the issues of workers' rights growing up. Steiner, I grew up amid the squalor of the Eris platforms around Mars and the knowledge of whose backs built our livelihoods there, as well as on Mars itself, were always prominent topics in my community. I've always been surrounded by people doing good, honest work, and I've also seen them get mistreated for it all their lives. The people who do all the hard work in service of human progress deserve better than just fancy words and scraps. Parker, why do you think a workers' union is so important? Steiner, I believe that we deserve a seat at the table. I believe we deserve a hand in deciding how our everyday work is managed. Our lives, our futures, our well-being are heavily intertwined with the work we do. You know, it's dangerous to be a shipbreaker. We should be a voice in those crucial conversations, and I don't believe that others in power should speak for us. Our whole lives are decided and influenced by people who've never spent a day in our suits. It's time for us to realize that we're all we got, but we're also all we need. Lou's voice is just one among us, but she speaks on behalf of every shipbreaker who believes things could be better. Solidarity is strength. Salvage Workers Unite. I don't know what Lou is thinking, allowing her name to be put up here in the illegal union email. Not a smart choice.
Hi, it looks like you're trying to operate on your ship. Would you like help with that?
Getting data now. Amazing. Oh, old girl was used for construction at some point. Whoa. Could maybe even be kitted out for salvage running one day. This program will identify what parts you need to fix her up. Don't pay too much attention to Shippy. That thing talks way too much. You can probably find everything you need just kicking around while salvaging. Bits and pieces that Link doesn't care much about. Oh, you could also rip parts out of other ship components. It'd ruin the salvage value, of course. Maybe don't tell Weaver if you're gonna do that. Can't wait to see what you do with this beauty. Good luck, Brooke.
So, while we've been scrapping, we've occasionally seen like floating wires and whatnot that we couldn't interact with. Now we'll be able to grab them, or we can just bust, valuable parts like the various monitors and whatnot to rip out circuitry if we want to speed up the process of upgrading or fixing up our ship. So right now we need circuits and wires. That's what we need to keep our eye out for. And we're going to continue here because we haven't even accomplished our first rank.
Deposit accepted for processing. Salvage goal obtained. Additional rewards assigned.
Alright, is this all for processor? Looks like. Oh, I should have refilled on tethers while I was over there. That's a problem. This is all still attached to the ship, so let's just get working on our next one. Last attempt was basically as perfect as you can get.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Okay.
Your fuel system unstable. Proceed with extreme caution.
Nope. Come on. There. Perfect.
Thruster dangerously unstable. Proceed with caution.
Okay. Let's grab you and pull you out of here as well.
Don't forget that your equipment durability doesn't take care of itself. Gears acting up on you. Best practice is to patch it up in the half. Your tools should be working for you, not the other way around.
Alright. So we've got both those done now.
Caution, out of tethers.
Yep. Buy some new tethers. I'll get some oxygen, fuel, and med kit while I'm here.
Have a nice day.
All right.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Send you down to the barge.
Salvage accepted. Credits applied.
Send you down to the barge.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Okay.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Alright, why are my brakes not working? There we go. Okay, now these pieces also go down to the barge.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
And you go to the processor.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
It's interesting they've got lights inside of these. I don't know if that was intended to help the construction workers or the salvagers, but hopefully they weren't expecting any crew members to end up needing to get inside those thrusters. Let's make sure that that is fully disconnected. Looks like it is. Alright. So these also go to the processors. Does that grab both of them? No. Alright. And this floated off at some point.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Okay, and this is stuck onto the ship, so that's fine.
Raw material deposited.
Whoa, you get out of the furnace area.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
There we go. Furnace is hungry.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Alright. Looks like I got that sorted out.
Salvage goal met. Rewards will be paid.
Come on. There we go. Alright, now the thruster's taken care of, so now this should hopefully just be another normal ship.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Airlock depressurizing.
Okay, we've got all of this is open atmosphere. Which is what we want. How would I go about getting into elsewhere? So I assume that's... What is this for? I don't know, but something's unhappy. Okay, well, everything's vacuum now, so...
Alright, Cutter. You got 5 minutes left in this ship before they turn the lights out on you. Pitter patter.
There we go.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Man, my directions are bad. Keep getting
Salvage
turned around.
accepted. Credits transferred.
Alright, well, pressure's all taken care of, so I'm going to cut out this glass now. And then hopefully that'll start allowing me to strip off the... How much are you worth? Good amount. Start stripping off the side of the ship.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
At least that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. Okay, this goes to the furnace. Oh. Perfect.
Deposit accepted.
So you see this purple hand that's showing up? So that's saying that this terminal contains wires, so I can just destroy the flight terminal to get some wires.
Warning. Low oxygen levels detected.
Obviously, I'm not going to do that. At least not at the moment.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Alright, let's get some more oxygen.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Oxygen reserves are critical. Reminder, employees are responsible for regulating carbon dioxide levels.
Okay, still have plenty of tethers, so don't need to worry about that quite yet. This computer terminal also has something in it apparently, but I'm gonna, at least for now, hope I can just find the floating around parts.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Come on. Ugh. There we go. Whoa.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Salvage accepted. Credit applied. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Okay. Oh, another data drive. Let's grab that.
This is your 1-minute warning cutter. Bring it home.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Okay. Let's see, I've got 20 seconds left to see what I can salvage. Oh, we can start cutting. That'll allow us to get into the various sections of the ship, probably. Nah, okay. Well, we met 2 salvage goals today, getting us a lot of links tokens.
Hello Shipbreaker 9346-52. Lynx would like to share the following inspirational message. Some people dream of great salvage, while other people get up every morning and make it happen.
So yeah, we earned 6 million on that. So probably another couple of shifts and we'll finally drop down below 1.2 million to 1.2 billion to 1.1 billion and a bunch of change. So that'll be a thing. So let's repair those. We're running low on repair. Well, not super low, but our repair kits are getting lower. I don't know. Heat resistance wouldn't be bad. Maybe I'll just go with even more. Oh, I can get more tethers if I get a few more points. Doesn't tell me how many additional tethers that I can see. Oh, max tethers up to 40. So right now it's at 30. So yeah, I'll save to get even more tethers. Tethers are great. We'll keep working on this ship. Alright, time to keep cutting our way through. So are there any of these things? So, things like this that are floating around, this is a piston, which isn't one of the parts we need, but I can just
Part for the armadillo.
grab it.
See if there's any more lying around in there.
So that if we reach a later point where we do need pistons, I'll have it. This is a dampener, whatever that's used for. Yeah. So that's the more acceptable way of getting the parts that I need for this ship that I'm upgrading, than just destroying this $146,000 piece of equipment in order to get something. I don't know. Oh, I should rip out these batteries first, so that way we don't have any electrical issues. Let's see. I should have knocked the roof off somewhere. Yeah, you'll do. So you go into the processor. And let's grab that. Oh. Oh, and I missed. Goodbye. So that was an electrical spark that's caught whatever this is on fire.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
Meh. Whatever. That's why you deal with batteries first, so that you don't cause electrical problems. And then let's actually launch this at the barge rather than just off to Earth. Okay.
Salvage secured. Applying credit. Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Nope. I need to have better aim, clearly. Keep launching things off to Earth. Which is definitely not what we want. Alright, I'm gonna start removing these walls so I can get these computers and stuff out to the barge. At least that's the plan. Nope. Burn the cut point. Thank you. Go to the grapple. Let's see. It says it's disconnected, but it's not popping off. Not sure what that's about. I guess just keep cutting and hope things do eventually disattach. Alright, then you go down to the barge. This thing thinks it's been disattached.
Account credit applied.
Anything I need to worry about? Looks like no. So we'll send you into the processor as well.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Okay, that's a lot of scary stuff over there. What about down here? Nah, this is fine. So let's go about cutting our way through all of this.
Deposit accepted for processing. Salvage goal achieved. Rewards allocated.
Okay, this should all be disattached now, and it is. So you go into the processor. Come on, grab onto that. You're also going to the processor.
Warning.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Okay. Got that whole side taken care of. I guess I'll just grab some oxygen while I'm thinking about it.
Welcome to Renadron 9000.
And some more tethers.
Stabilizing.
Alright, let's pull off this other side. We gotta be careful because that's where the whatever that thing is called. Reactor, that's the word.
Gunner, there's 5 minutes remaining in this shift. Get in while the getting's good. Weaver out.
Okay, I think that's all the cut points. And let's grab this last one and pull it in. Okay, that should take care of the reactor.
Warning. Fuel levels are low.
Salvage secured. Applying credits. Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Let's grab that.
Levels restored.
That'll fix our fuel levels.
Salvage registered. Transferring
Cut
credits.
point here. Don't really know what for, but alright. Oh, that just disattached this whole front. Good. Alright. If you want to come off the rest of the way, then you can go into a processor. Looks like this is all ready to go now into the processor.
Valuable object accepted for processing. Salvage deposit registered.
No, I didn't want the
Account
light.
credited.
Just trying to grab these pieces.
Valuable object. Credits awarded.
You go to a furnace,
Salvage
and I want to get that computer off. And then this will also go to the furnace.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Okay, that's all looking like furnace in there. And that's all furnace. Alright. No, come on.
Not much left of this ship, Cutter. About 1 minute remaining.
Okay. If we're running that low on time, get in there.
Material deposited. Valuable
Okay.
object processed.
Nope,
Credits
don't go into the vacuum. Ah. Probably would have gotten a bit more, but I think I'm done with this ship, maybe.
Good morning, Cutter. It's time to begin your workday.
Alright, earned another 5 million, and we did finally drop below 1.2. Yay! So I don't really know what the long-term objective of the game is, but I think we're going to, rather than actually trying to pay off our debt, it's going to be fixing up this ship and trying to escape. Not 100% sure, though. More tethers. More range. I guess I can't get more grapple strength or more. Yeah. So we'll just go. So there's still an additional chunk here. Yeah, whatever. Again, days don't matter.
Raw material accepted.
That'll all be going in there, and that should be most of it. Wow, there was something that was really valuable that just burned up. Guess I missed something. Oh, these things are still waiting here. Okay. Well, yeah, get down to the barge.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Hopefully that's all I'm missing. There we go.
All salvage goals have been met. Rewards maximized.
Anything else I should care about? The bottle? No. Just to get a tiny bit more cash. Doesn't look like it, so we'll just end this shift here. And that gained me a large chunk of Lynx tokens for doing that last salvage goal. All right, rank 9.
License upgraded.
30 more Lynx tokens, and we'll have to see what license 9 will award me.
Hello, Shipbreaker. You have 1 incoming transmission waiting.
Hey, newbie. Hey. Just having a couple cold ones and thought I'd ask you something. You ever heard of karaoke? Karaoke? No? It's singing without words. Well, the original words. Anyway, it's a big thing back home. My daughter wants to be a singer one day. She's good, too. Believe it or not, I can belt out a tune. Hey, you think Lou can rig something up so we can do karaoke over Kong? Clever ideas, that kid. Well, anyways, I'm gonna get some shut-eye. Gotta do it all over again tomorrow. Am I right? Good night, kiddo.
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52. All the team at Lynx would like to wish you a happy and productive day.
Listen up, folks. Let me introduce you to Hal Rhodes.
No need for introductions, Weaver. I know who you all are. Let's just get right into it. I know you don't love a middle manager like me coming in, making life hard. Yeah, I get it. See, I'm from people like you. Used to work the Lynx yards around Ceres. Not shipbreaking, of course. Processing, which honestly is just as tough. Real back-breaking work.
Yep, we know processing can be just
Look,
as tough.
this is real simple. I hit my goals, and I'm out of your hair. But we all gotta pull the rope in the same direction. Get it? Cooperation. Cooperation. You scratch my back, and we'll all be done here in no time. Capisci? Okay then, I'm taking the day to settle in, and we'll see you all tomorrow, bright and early. Okay?
Okay then.
This guy thinks he knows what back-breaking work is.
I'm telling ya. 1 week, tops.
Guy's gonna cooperate with the business end of my grapple.
Okay now. Remember, be on your best behavior. See y'all in the yard.
Okay, we've got a new ship class. Javelin Heavy Cargo Small. While sturdy enough for gate travel, this model is primarily used to ferry cargo between stations. Uses industrial-grade cargo containers, which cannot be penetrated by scanners, are cut-resistant, and are extremely heavy. Improved grapple strength is recommended to salvage them. A very well-performing model with a robust second-hand market. It seems to be popular for certain illicit activities, for which I remind everyone we cannot be held accountable. Oberon Azadi, CEO of Helix Heavy Industries. So, not a good profit day, but good for the Lynx tokens and the rank. So while we're at it, let's check out what that earned us. Longer range on split saw, which is my favorite method. Longer range grapple, I don't know if that was there already, but it is now. Still don't care about that. More fuel, I guess. Longer range on the scanner isn't super important. There's more oxygen will be cool when I get it. More durable suit. Let's see. So the auto resynth allows me to hear hazards even in space. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really know what any of that means, so I'm not going to waste my points on it. Let's just get the longer range. And call that good enough for now. So this ship is done, so we're going to choose a new one. One thing that's cool is that as we look at new ships, they'll tell us what parts are detected on the ship. So we know we need circuits and wires. So I'll be looking for ships specifically that have circuits and wires. But looks like they basically all do. So we'll go with this. It's new, it's fancy. That inner cage looks awful. So yeah, have some fun with it.
Morning, folks. Starting the shift clock now.
Another day, another dent in the dead. Anyone want to race me?
You don't quit racing, you're gonna get yourself killed for real someday.
This is Hal. Just wondering, how much time is spent chatting, on average, in a day here?
It's just the crew checking in with one another from time to time. No harm in that.
Well, as you know, the Lynx Employee Handbook says that avoiding chatter makes profits fatter.
Talking to each other is good for productivity, actually.
Well, we'll look at the performance reports later and see, I guess.
People are people. Doesn't mean we don't take our work seriously, Rhodes.
Steiner, right? No need to talk back.
Hey now, it's all good, right? Let's everybody just get back to work.
Fine. I'm out of here.
Good, good. You should all focus on your work.
So the playthrough I started watching earlier did not get far enough for this administrator to arrive. So this is at a point where it's all blind to me. So be curious to see how that all plays out. Man, this whole section is scary. Giant fuel tanks surrounded by a bunch of cut points. Cut points in the... Yeah. That whole thing is sketchy. Okay, I can flush the fuel valve. That's something I'll need to do before things start getting cut. So I'll just grab that now. Anything else? that looks fine for now. So let's hop in here. Looks like most things are pressurized still, so I'll have to figure out how to deal with that. I still haven't found a good way of handling pressure.
Airlock pressurizing.
So now here I am in this room, but this room doesn't have its own atmosphere regulator. So what do I do? Oh, it does. I think the last one didn't, or else I just missed it.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Yep, we got ourselves a middle manager. Okay. So this room here, it thinks doesn't have pressure. So now those are both without pressure. These two rooms do have pressure.
Airlock depressurizing.
Okay. So now we've got no pressure all the way around there.
Airlock depressurizing.
There we go. Did I successfully depressurize this whole area for once? How about that? That never happens. Well, let's grab miscellaneous parts that are floating around. Okay. Grab that poster, grab this poster, grab miscellaneous part. And then one of these led to like a side access. Yeah. Where I can see some cut points. But yes, middle management is pretty much always the worst, and we've now acquired one.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
But he claims he's a reasonable guy, so hopefully doesn't turn out poorly.
Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded.
Oh,
Salvage
we've got some stuff down here.
Applying credit to
Don't care about the bottle, but I do need wires.
salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Oh, come on. Get out of there.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Okay, that is moving.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
So I remember last time I cut up all of the cut points in here, and then I couldn't pull off the bargeable stuff easily because the whole cockpit was floating around. So this time I made sure not to do that again. Okay. Oh, it's attached on top. Okay. There we go. Now it's
Raw material deposit.
free.
Valuable object
Processed. Credits deposited.
Whoa. This whole wall is coming off now. Alright. Wasn't expecting that. Got a battery there that we'll want to be careful with. Nope, come on, move. That was too close. Let's grab this. We can head out here.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
O2 is getting low.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Let me out. Okay. Where's the barge? Up this way? Okay.
Salvage secured.
Turned around.
Account credit applied.
Oxygen reserves are critical. Please contact your plan administrator to add asphyxiation coverage.
I'm not gonna asphyxiate, probably.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
We're looking at 5 minutes left in your shift cutter. Do what you do. Weaver out.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Okay. It thinks that's still really heavy. Is it attached? It is. That would be why it's still really heavy.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Alright. 3 more minutes of this shift to see how much... Oh, we are overloading our cutter. That doesn't happen often. Alright, nearly done with all this various cutting bits. And then we can just spend a lot of time just taking everything apart. Alright. You'll head into the processor. You go to the processor. You go to the processor. You go to the barge. Wherever that's hiding now.
Object processed. Transferring credits. Salvage goal achieved. Rewards allocated.
Looks like I did quite a bit of damage. Not ideal. No. Didn't want you there. Dude.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
That's 1 minute left, Cutter. If you're in the middle of something, it's nigh on time to skedaddle.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Alright, looks like you're loose. So you can go over there. And this can head to a furnace.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied. Valuable object processed. Credit awarded.
Alright. Got our first rank of this salvage goal. Our first salvage goal. Okay.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Lynx would like to share the following message. The only P's permitted in the salvage yard are profit, processor, and potassium trifluoromethane sulfonate.
Alright. Well, let's see equipment-wise what we can do. We need to repair you. We've got 27 Lynx tokens. Can that get us anything particularly useful? Longer range. Sure, why not? Head back on out. Oh, I should have looked at the car. No, I still need a circuit, I think, probably. Wait. Hello? Oh, I did tab to go back. Yeah, let's continue with this ship.
You doing okay, Kai?
Oh, yeah. Thinking, I guess. Looking at Earth. Hard to imagine how much life used to live on it.
Can't fixate on the past, kid.
Yeah. You know, if my life had been different, I wouldn't be up here. I'd be working with animals. Well, nature in general. Maybe an ecologist or biologist. Not sure what they do, but I think I'd like it. Just imagine what Earth must have been like a couple hundred years ago. Full of life.
Animal husbandry ain't quite the same, but it might scratch that itch. Something to consider at least when you finish here.
Yeah. Thanks, Dee Dee. I'll keep that in mind when I finish.
It's interesting for all these people to be talking about what their future will be when they finish. It's like, I assume you have a similar $1.2 billion debt hanging over your head. I mean, I don't know how long they've been here. Maybe they are close to finishing. Just feels so far away.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Alright. How do I get these panels off? Maybe in here there's a cut point? No.
Material deposited. Account credit applied.
I don't know. Well, I guess it is loose. It's just all still attached to each other, making it heavy. And I need to figure out how to get these bargeable things off, because they're not popping off. Or maybe they are. Okay, that solved that. Thought I tried earlier and they didn't pop off. Oh, these ones aren't popping off. Okay. So those will have to be cut off in some way. But the rest of this is loose. So you go into the processor.
Credits transferred.
It's caught on stuff. Come on. There we go.
Fuel levels are low.
Alright. Time to pretend I know what I'm doing with all of this.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Yeah, I'm just trying to avoid aiming at this and hoping that I can get... Well, I was gonna say get all of this to move as one, but no, because this is barge and those are processor. So they won't be going together to the same locations. So, I don't know. This whole setup is extremely worrisome. Alright. So what now? I guess I can cut off these, probably. So I can send them to the barge. Question will be, can it go as it is, or is it still attached? No, so I gotta cut this and hope that it doesn't catch fire. Hey! Looks like I've done something right. Huzzah. Alright. May have minorly lit myself on fire again. Gotta stop overloading the cutter. Alright, that's all cut off. So I think that's 3 of the 4 that are done now. This will be the 4th one of these bargeable things cut off. Alright, so let's just send it down. This one's loose, yep. You can go down.
Salvage secured.
I assume you're disattached. You are. So you can go down. Lastly, you. Okay.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Looks like this piece is now free. Relatively. So let's pull it out of there.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Okay. That's not what I was expecting. Huh. I guess let's cut these 4 spots. Okay. Hopefully now this stuff will all disattach from each other.
Warning. Oxygen reserves low. Links recommend regular gentle exercise to increase blood oxygen levels.
Well, I'm right here, so I'll just get some more oxygen fuel. Oxygen and fuel.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Let's see, processor. Actually, I guess most of this is processor besides just this. So let's see if I can start pulling some of these pieces out. Alright, you head in there.
That's 5 minutes left on the clock, Cutter. 5 minutes remaining.
Accepted for processing.
Tether levels are low.
Alright, you go to the processor as well. Now you are finally free to go to the furnace. And then this can go to the processor. You're going to the barge. It's not disattaching, so I gotta cut these cut points, I suppose.
Credits awarded. Material accepted. Credits assigned.
Okay. Being very careful that I'm not in any way aiming at the fuel tank. Oh, I burned up something. Airlock console. It's not super expensive.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
Apologies if you can hear a cat meowing.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Alright. Making good progress.
Caution. No tethers.
Oh, I should have bought tethers when I was over there.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000.
Tethers.
Have a nice day.
No?
Welcome to
Tethers?
Vendatron 9000.
Thank you.
Nice day.
Anything else outside of the ship I need to care about? Looks like no. And most of it is vacuum. So that's cool. And of course I have cut power. So, oh, I just blasted that off. So I can't use the airlock. Man, I don't know where that part went. It's gone now. So we'll do what we did last time, which wasn't a great plan, but it did work. Just melt. Come on. Need to repair my cutter for sure. Okay.
1 minute left, Cutter. If you got something cooking, now's the time to plate it and bring it to the table.
Let's grab this and send it to the furnace.
Raw material deposited.
Okay.
Transferring credits. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Almost out of time. And another good shift. Let's see. Atmosphere. We killed off a computer terminal. Most of this doesn't particularly matter, but computer terminal is pretty valuable.
Good morning, Shipbreaker.
Good morning. Got another sticker. Alright, let's repair our tools. Okay. And head on back out.
Hey there, fellas. Thought I'd share some words of wisdom this morning. This is from Megan Rye Paulson's book, Owning
power. Focus is divination. Focus on what you want to achieve. Let nothing deter you, and you will succeed. Focus is achievement. Ah, incredible. So let's focus up out there, yeah? Let's achieve, people. Roads out.
So I've somehow managed to damage enough stuff to
Deposit secured.
make the 5th rank not possible. Not sure what all I broke, but it's a bit annoying. Let's start cutting off the walls.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Alright. Anything I need to worry about in here? There's probably the reactor around here somewhere, if I had to guess. Might be back in that room. Nope, it's right here. So we'll want to be careful with that. Everything else looks fine. Airlocks, of course, need some amount of care around them. There we go. Knew there's a connector piece somewhere. So there and over here. Okay. So that's that airlock taken care of. And we're just gonna keep cutting off walls. Whoa. Watch what I'm cutting. That was a lot of damage that I wasn't intending. And I did it again. Whatever. Alright, gotta be a bit more careful around the reactor. But I think we're ready to start grabbing things and throwing them in the processor.
Processing valuable deposit.
Are you... Nope, you're still all attached. Not sure how I missed you. Okay. Let's go with the grapple again. Head to the processor. Head to the processor. Oh, don't drag the whole ship over.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Okay. Looks like it's finally let go of the ship. Nope. Come on. Don't just link to yourself with the tether. Whoa. I don't trust that.
Valuable object
Go
from
there.
credits awarded.
You'll be going to the barge. There we go.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Processing object. Applying credits
There.
to account.
This is all going to the furnace, probably. So we'll just get it out of the way. No. Come on. Here you go. You head back into the furnace.
For processing.
You head back into the processor. Let's see if I can get you to just go straight down to the barge. Like that. Yeah. Perfect.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Then you go to the processor.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
I think that's basically everything.
Rewards assigned.
Oh, you still need to get into the furnace. Anything else that I've missed? It's not looking like it. Random bottle here. So that gets processed. I'll be done.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Ooh, what are you? Another data drive? It is. No! Come back. No! I hate that the activate use button is the same as launch things away. That's not a great scheme. So if you're not quite as close as you think you are, you'll just throw things away from you. Whatever. Gained another 5 million, 48 more links tokens.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Your theta wave levels are high. Please administer 2 caffeine pods before starting your shift.
Alright, let's check out our computer terminal. So I think we did get a drive before that we haven't verified yet on a different ship. So this has just one file.
Melissa, listen to me. A man comes aboard your ship as a chef. He best be a chef. Problem is, he's not a chef. Did you know I went down the other day and I asked him to rustle me up some samosas? You know how much I love my samosas. And he starts going off about how it's a suboptimal form of nutrition and the protein to caloric ratio is not ideal, or whatever. Damn it, I had just spent 12 hours in a hermetically sealed spacesuit making sure 50 tons of platinum don't come crashing into this pathetic excuse of a kitchen, and he got the gall to tell me what I can and cannot eat? Every week, day in, day out, it's the same meal. Melissa, Captain Melissa, listen to me. I have run Mars series operations for you for 22 years. 22. The man cooks like an accountant. I don't mean to be upset. Well, it's hurting morale. Okay? Thank you for listening to me. You're a wonderful captain, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. See you when you get back to station. Oh, and Captain Melissa, can you bring me some samosas?
Hey there,
And-
I'm Shippy. I'm here to help you get this ship healthy again.
With Ship Doctor, we've gotten a circuit and wires. We can place both of them in.
Successful transplant. Nice job.
So now we need fuses. We've got one of those.
A flawless
So next we're looking for heat
No complications.
sinks. And a new message about the Railgate project. After solidifying Lynx as a corporate powerhouse and boon of innovation, Exeter Paulson continued his quest for fast, easy mass transit between the planets. After years of searching, he discovered engineer and astrophysicist Dr. Doris Singh, who was then working as a professor and researcher in the physics department of International Arctic University. Dr. Singh had published a paper a few years prior which described a model for rapid transit through a series of gates. Criticized as too grand and impractical, her proposal had languished. Exeter hired Dr. Singh and her research team, giving them essentially unlimited resources. Under his wisdom and guidance, Dr. Singh's team completed the first Railgate prototype connecting Earth and Mars in 2248. Human trials of the Railgate began in 2252, showing early signs of success. However, only a year later, disaster struck. Due to human error and negligence on the part of its chief supervisor, the Phobos base station of the Gate prototype experienced a catastrophic collapse. The resultant blast affected dozens of colonies on and around the moon, with a final death toll of around 15,000 colonists and Lynx employees. While a challenging event, Exeter Paulson understood that real progress sometimes comes at the cost of human sacrifice, and that progress shouldn't be stopped because of the criminal failings of a single individual. Pushing through the so-called Phobos incident, he helped Dr. Singh and her team rebuild the Mars Gate and continue human trials. Exeter had an unwavering commitment to progress and pursuit of his vision. Retiring in 2255, his legacy was passed to his daughter, Demeter Paulson. With her leadership in 2267, the Earth-Mars gates were opened, and the first round trip from Earth to Mars was completed. Exeter Paulson, father of the modern solar civilization, had died 5 years prior, never getting the opportunity to see the first traveler use his gates. Take a moment. Do you enjoy your life today? Do you see hope on Mars or on Jupiter? Do you want to forget about the burning and aridification of Earth and focus on the future? Thank Exeter Paulson for his vision and for your chance at a happy life. Up next, the Demeter Paulson era from 2255 to 2289. And I think that is where I want to leave off today, with finishing that ship. So I will end this stream and see you guys next week.